Ciao. Oh shit. Oh, that's some good shit. I can't. Now, one thing you can't deny is good weed. Hello, one, come all. This is the 29th edition, 29th episode for 2021 of The Tonight Show. This is COLFAX-19. You are tuned in to my business. I am about to elaborate on this 24-hour. This is for the good weed. There's good weed too. You fucking with me for this next 30 to 45 minutes. You're gonna need some good weed for this one. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna jump right into it. So I was online today because obviously online is a part of my life and job. Now for the haters, people that work harder than me, bitch, you can't work harder than me. If anything, we could try to work as hard as each other. Never try to combat. It's not good. So I was online anyway, and I was checking up some shit, man, electronic shit, man, for for my company. Just a couple things, cheap lights and shit. And I was trying to find a mega deal. I ain't gonna lie, right? I'm on Amazon, some shit. I don't know. I forget. I be on them, hundreds of them. So I seen this. This is for all the rap niggas. It's a motherfucking. It's called Fuck. I'm high. Anyway, it's a $300 portable studio. Now, mind you, I just had a studio ordered up. The blessings, salutations, to my brothers that sponsored my mobile studio. Now, I ain't even been able to get to set it up and everything yet because I got like 2 pieces that didn't come in the motherfucking thing. I don't know why, but and 2 main components to my shit. So, but the reason why I brought that up was because there is a studio, a $300 studio that's cool that you might want to check out. Now, me, myself, I'm blessed on a couple different areas. I can literally sit in my neighborhood inside of a nice, warm, comfortable building. Check out commercial real estate if you want to invest in that. I haven't. I happen to bump up on it. So anyway, where there's a studio being built. And then my mobile studio that I put on my Instagram story or whatever, you can check it out, but that's not the point. Then there's this other shit that I'm speaking about right now to the artists who are on a budgeting status. If I remember right, 2 Chainz tried it out. And he was like, it was all right. So it even records and masters at the end, like 1 or 2 buttons, boop boop, and a master join up. And mastering is a big part of the ride. You know what I'm saying? Really, the funds. That's where engineer's gonna get his bread. But I mean, you know what I'm saying? When you are artist, and motherfuckers believe in you and shit, motherfucker ain't even thinking about initially charging you for some mixing. Like they're like, man, dog, just drop that shit up, man. I got you, man. Hurry and get this bread. You know what I'm saying? So you might want to try that out. Now, I'm gonna bring up something that was on my mind. So I was online, like I said, I'd be online. I'm a YouTuber. Hey, I'm online. That's home base. That's Las Vegas for me. You know what I'm saying? And I just happened to see a new Pop Smoke video and shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, damn, I'm still seeing cuz getting all these views, which I want and like. But I'm like, damn, it's like this nigga's still living, bro. You know what I'm saying? And I thought about it like, ding, that's what these big wigs want out of these young black artists, man, that are dumb, that don't know how to account for their money once they get all the big bread and stuff. That's why they be having these bomb visuals, and the visuals are so cheap now. And you know what I'm saying? It's accessible because boom, it enables us to record. You know what I'm saying? More and more shit. And then the more shit you get, once everything's recorded like a computer, they have the hard drive and stuff, and you're gonna live on. Man, so black people need to start getting their stuff going independent as far as their music. Because you have all your stuff. Like I got a hard drive that's packed. I got my quarantine mixtape, phase 2 and phase 3. Fly shit and shit that's dedicated to the drill scene because I'm feeling it. You know what I'm saying? So, and I'd be mad if somebody got my hard drive. I'm a rookie rapper, nigga. I'd be hot. You know what I'm saying? So, it just tripped me out with that as far as like that nigga still living through music videos and shit. He's gone, man. Resting in peace. Even King Von, you know what I'm saying? Like him too. Like it's crazy how you live on, man, just through that. And to me, that's not enough. That's not enough for me as an artist to be like, yeah, let me hurry to record and get to record and all that type of shit. And blase, like that's not enough to me, man. Like it really isn't. You can always say money is gonna supplement stuff, but nah, man. You're supposed to, man, create your legacy, man. You're supposed to create like a legacy, man. And especially when you got kids, especially when you a dude and you got a son, especially when you a chick and you got a daughter. You know what I'm saying? Like those things is sacred to both genders. You know what I'm saying? And I get it, especially once you have a kid and shit like that. So, but as far as the that shit with that just tripped me out. I'm like, damn. I'm surprised that. And then, as I think about it, that is how Tupac went. When Tupac was gone, that nigga had so much coverage and footage and shit, cuz that niggas was like, that nigga faked his death. That's just how crazy it was in the 90s. So think how social media then expanded your mind process to create a fantasy. It's enabling you to create a bigger fantasy already. Like, and you got to understand that, man. Put a notification. You go into these notifications inside your digital pieces. Notificate yourself first. Me too. Me first. You know what I'm saying? Like shit. But that's just crazy, bro. But you got to be ready for it. I know a way. You can be ready for it. But I don't know if I'm ready to be ready for the play that you're supposed to be ready for. Yeah, I don't know. Like, I'll be lying right now while we're streaming, saying I know, and I don't. I know a lot of shit, but I'd already have the biggest bag if I just knew the key, the Da Vinci Code to that. So you're going to have to help me too. We're going to have to help each other on this. Now, you got to remember, on this channel, iron sharpens iron. We don't sharpen plastic because iron essentially smashes over plastic. You can't run it together with each other. It doesn't work. It just doesn't work. So going back from yesterday, when I was speaking, it got hot. Ooh, that's that preemie right there. Woo. So when I was yesterday when I was speaking about the shit with Oprah, and I was talking about how I just dislike Oprah. I never liked Oprah Winfrey. Like as far as respecting her hustle and shit, I always say I'll be a motherfucking idiot. I respect her hustle. You can't knock it. You know what I'm saying? Things are beyond money. You know what I'm saying? When it comes to logical things that's of understanding, that's simple. You know what I'm saying? Right in front of your face, it ain't about no money on that. Stop. We're talking about simple things. It seemed like this bitch just gets hurt. Like underground shits, kicks, and giggles off like televising the interview of why did you just do this and why did you do? And bitch, like they're human. Like you always interviewing the wrong people at the wrong time for the wrong shit. Like for real. You start talking about Kobe, like come on, man. Are you serious? Period. Like that. I just don't like her, man. She was interviewing Jamie Foxx on some bullshit, Rihanna on some bullshit. And just the royal couple. Oh my, you struck out. You struck out with me with the first one. That's all I was saying. And somebody left a comment. They was like, I agree. I don't like her. And then why is it that we don't put on blast? You talk about Bill Cosby. What about your school you built in Africa for the black girls, right? But it broke down to be a prostitution ring. Nobody remembers that. I do, because I read up on it. That's idiocy. Idiocy. I take that back. Not idiocy. Idiocy. Like, come on, man. How dare you try to scratch the surface when your whole back got Kunta Kinte blade marks on the back, nigga, from the whip. You can't talk about nobody. You're going to be one way or the other. That's why I would never let her interview me. I ain't going to lie. She got to give me the biggest bag. Psych, bitch. She can interview me right now for $5 billion. I'm a hood nigga. I'm going to go in there and curse her. I get the 5 first. Once I get the bands, I'm going to ride her. I don't give a fuck about none of that. I'm riding you. You get all that immediately. Oh, she's coming to the door. But yeah, I'm riding the bitch though. It's at the door. I think she says at the door. But yeah, all that. I just can't stand. But you know what? Get your money, because you know what? Somebody might try to. Don't try to copy paste share this and then. Oh, I hope you do. You know why? Because you're wrong. You just like that what bitch? What's that bitch, Gail King? But that bitch, oh, I really have her head. I would love it with Snoop with it there. He with Ed. That was crippin' with Ed on her ass. I would have walked on her too. Cuz. She got me fucked up. You was talking about Kobe too? She was talking about Kobe. Remember both of them. Both them black ass bitches was talking about Kobe Bryant after he was deceased. You know you're out of anyway though. This motherfucker ain't hit no boat. But yeah, man, like come on, man, with all that shit, man. That's corny. It just don't make no sense. I don't get it. And if I don't get it, that means that I don't got it. And I like to have it. I like to pick it up. I like to put it away. I like to do something with it. I like to be able to control it. That's the thing. Control is a motherfucker, because control and power are first cousins. Matter of fact, control and power are twins. Nigga, they twins. And people don't see it as that. Control and power are twins. They came out the same womb. You know what I'm saying? I don't see how you don't see that. I don't see how you don't see that. So, and I like those things. Now, this is when power and control and both those things, because they're both in the same, they in the Batmobile motorcycle. They switch up though. One day power rides, control gonna sit back. Then next day control might hit the motorcycle and he's playing Robin. That's one thing about them. They're twins. It looked like they might argue on who's greater in this, but you guys both have the same equal value. Especially if you got somebody that know how to push up both in different swings, different pitches. You got somebody know how to use both of those in different pitches, you're good. And if you're good, it's time to go. So I'm not going to say I do or don't. I'm going to leave that at neutral. It's not about me right now. This is the issue to you. This is what I've already cooked up on the plate and put in different plates, and now I'm putting the utensils on. Here, there's steam coming from it. Eat this shit up. Hope you get full. And don't shit it out so fast. That's a problem. You be hungry again. And then I'll be asleep, Chef Gertch RD, Chef Gertch RD has other things to be doing. Because right now I'm behind on my newsletter. I don't know why these motherfuckers ain't sending my newsletter out. So I got to sit down, email back and forth, and go through Twitter and see why my newsletter ain't been shipped off for the week. I got me about 9 new subscribers that I would love for them to read into the 19, the life of 19. So, yeah, I don't know what the fuck that was. And you guys see One Style coming back a little bit. Like, is that nigga on you know how Chucky came back? Is that some voodoo? Charles Lee up in there? What's his name? Charles Lee Ray? Yeah. If you don't, the voodoo guy, yeah, he did some voodoo in my style. So, really right now, I want everybody to check out my newsletter because I'm really touching up on relationship issues on there too. And Who doesn't go through relationship issues? So this is what I'm gonna do for y'all, right? I'm gonna tell you the truth. Now, if I was everybody, then this is a goddamn shame that everybody can't tune in right now to me and listen to reality. um, Unfortunately, a lot of people don't like to give you reality. If you're in a relationship, your mate's lying to you. And I'm gonna tell you exactly how they're lying to you, and I'm gonna tell you why they're lying to you. All simple. Um, because right now there's nothing else better to do for them. The things that they want to challenge themselves to do, it's far out of their reach, but not mentally when they're smoking or when they're even sober or when they're online or whatever the fuck they do. And they're willing to sacrifice you as their celly, so to speak. So you better free yourself. If I was you, I'd bail out. You know what I'm talking about? You ain't got all the cash, man. They got a couple spots around there, man. Take a percentage, and you know what I'm saying, you can work something out with them. But you need to free yourself as quick as possible. Um, in the faint reality of everything, a lot of humans are scarred right now in this day and age, and I think, and it really shows the it really gives you an insight on the layers of them. You know what I'm saying? If you got a bitch if you got a bitch or a nigga that there's a functioning alcoholic, oh, you got a layer. If you've got a functioning alcoholic and he got a job and he makes it back and forth to work Monday through Friday for his bag, you got another layer. And he does all that with a baby mama that he doesn't live with because he fucks with you. That's another layer. And you lightweight love his kid or kids, or you know what I'm saying? That's another layer. So, man, listen, I just gave you a hand. Do I want to pull out another one? Nah, because I'm holding this, man. Oh, what do that to you? So, when you got a head, there's nothing like when you can put on a glove. You know what I'm saying? And that glove is the side nigga, man. You know what I'm saying? Because you can put on the glove and not feel all the things that, you feel when you take the glove off. You know what I'm saying? With this nibble or with this bitch. You know what I'm talking about? So a lot of people, man, keep a pair of gloves on them, man. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. But just know the truth. And if you want, I'm going to tell you guys this. I'm not going to hold it to the end so you stay on watching me and all that because I got some viewers from what I'm seeing. Hello to them, by the way. Ain't nobody hit me. Nobody chatting. Everybody been asking questions and this and that. Shut up. All right. This is what everybody needs to. I want you to take this right now, this clock, wherever the time is running on your shit, and remember this. If you are watching me right now, and you're of age, and you're in a relationship where you got a whatever, baby daddy, baby mama, a buster nigga, a punk bitch, a dirtbag, a shithole, and it's yours. And you went through their phone or something one time, and you know for a fact that they got somebody they be calling, talking to, saying something slick to that you would like to have it said to you, then the other person's doing the same thing. Know that. And that's on God. So you better understand that and quit playing with yourself, waking up wondering what he's doing. Bitch, you know what he's doing. Nigga, you know what she's doing. She with niggas like me that's telling the truth. You know what I'm saying? And the fucked up part is, I don't want you, bitch. I don't want the pussy. I don't want, nigga, I damn near don't want to bust a move because you wouldn't believe the bullshit is going to come with me. Man. So I can relate to it, and I hope you can relate too. If you can't, you won't advance. Nobody wants a one-trick pony. That's like a nigga. We don't want a bitch that ain't sucking dick. Bitch, you ain't sucking no dick. Oh, you're out of here. Like Vladimir. Quick. I would, man, bitch. And I'm posting that online. This bitch ain't sucking dick, y'all. Zuckerberg had me in Facebook, not just the jail. He had me in the federal. Nigga, what you mean? He had me on Facebook death row. Please, they email, Instagram. Hey man, don't let 1-9. If you see anything with nigga, please. So I mean, it is what it is, man. You know, it is what it is, and it ain't what it ain't. And I gotta rewrite this whole newsletter, man. I'm kind of mad about that. If these guys don't hit me back by midnight, so I'm gonna get it done because I actually have about 10 or 15 people that want to read what I have to say. And if you think I talk anywhere close to all right, you know, if you ask me, I'm one of the quick draw McGraws around the Pacific Northwest, one of the best. And I don't even get started at all when I go live, when I give you a piece of this night show, because I can't divulge everything in one course. You see what I'm saying? I'm giving you trailers, templates. You know what I'm saying? Shit like that. And I will hope that in summertime it's gonna be all in open season. It's live. You get the 1-9er. Now in the summertime I will be doing hood street shit. You know what I'm saying? We know what qualifies underneath that. I will not verbalize it. God damn it. It's out here. Okay. So now that was a fat ass wood and it went away like that. See, because I wasn't watching what I was doing. Sometimes when I be just when I live, we gotta smoke, man. We smoke, right? Smoke. But I should be smoking and talking and blowing and smoking and talking and blowing and smoking and talking and blowing. Hey, smoking and talking and blowing, smoking and talking and blowing. And hey, that was just a song, wasn't it? Might as well be all this weak shit I hear nowadays. I'm gonna get a little thing right here. I just I might have to program that on my computer. Now, mind you, I got about 14 computers in front of me. All right, 4 or 5. So I'm a lying ass nigga. Yes, y'all. See, the best part about this is you get truth and honesty about it. Man, I'm talking about ain't nobody fucking with me when it comes around this town with this crown. Because I am playing my generation. I'm too smooth, man. I got a cruise control button, man, that I didn't even know I had, man. And I've been having it on activate this whole time that I've been free. But my mind has just been steadily on. That motherfucker been purring like a fresh Lexus engine, man. So I have so many ideas, but I only have these 2 arms, hands, elbows, shoulders, you know what I'm saying? Shit like that, man. So you're gonna get what you gonna get when you get it. I ventured out as far as my businesses, not with my clothing company, not as far as my entertainment shit with the media. Yeah. And it didn't necessarily, but I don't think any company when they first start off, let's say hiring, you know what I'm saying? Because I'm gonna be honest with you, my first couple hirees, it was more of like they're employees for sure, and I have nothing bad to say about them, but it was more of also like a slash internship too, because you know what I'm saying. Of course, as a boss or a owner or a president, you can't just sit and let things that's not to your approval get consistent or you will consistently lose, so I didn't want that to happen and I had to make some executive decisions and I did. So we are moving along into a new day, into a new fade, into a new phase, and into a new level of COLFAX entertainment. This is just a small portion. You see that bomb ass painting in back of me? Man, do you know how priceless that is? You don't. That's why it's in back of me. Fool. Anything that I'm around is of premium value. Everything that I divulge out of here, sorry about that, bye, is of value. If you don't believe me, ask these niggas bitches. What do you think I was going to say? What did you think I was going to say? I joke half the time. I like women. Like if I liked the dogs like that, I would say dogs. But speaking of dogs, me and dogs are cool. but not like that. Um, so what I'm going to do is beat it in a couple minutes because I have things to do. I have writing, I have my newsletter, and I have these songs I have to get together, man. One of my partners, man, that I am teaming up with for this 5-song LP, Power Moves or Shower Shoes. It's gonna be so nice. We're gonna drop that in May. It's gonna be nice. It's gonna warm up, you know what I'm saying, the summertime, and then I'm just gonna go stupid with my mixtapes. Bang, bang, bang. You know what I'm saying? Like just and if I have a music video, I'll do. If I don't, I don't. But I will be doing visuals all throughout the summer and all throughout every week, month, day, hour, minute. And the studio probably is gonna be done by the end of summer. I hope to have it done by my birthday. And that will essentially be like a 1 year anniversary, like also celebration type thing, because that would have been 365 days that I launched Prominent Culture, dropped my first ever mixtape, which is COLFAX-19, Quarantine Edition Phase 1. And that was when I had my mixtape release party at the shop, and I went live and just, it was live, and it was just live, and everything felt alive. So it was good. So that would be dope, man. I was also supposed to perform, but the stage wasn't ready because my team was not functionable. So it seems like I just seem to recruit people that I seem to unrecruit. And I'm going to fix that because I'm actually coming to that conclusion live. Yeah, people. So you're getting to really absorb the journey, the 1-9 journey. So listen, this is the thing. I don't have $1 million back here, right? Back of me anywhere, right? But let's say I did, theoretically speaking, and it's going to happen. It's about to happen. It's about 18, 24, 28, about that many months, max, 28, 30 months, max, right? So anyway, you're going to play this too, because it's already, streaming, which means it's never going to go anywhere unless I control it, right? Control power. But but the whole time out of all this shit though, I felt underneath the surface empowered by my struggles, if I made that sound right. And I hope I didn't switch it up too much, what I was trying to say, because it all is cohesive with each other, what I'm talking about. I'll be hoping, I'll be wondering that basically what I'm saying is when I felt like that certain like small empowerment, like some warmth, some heat to my cold, when something felt cold or something or whatever, just speaking. And when I felt that warmth and I would warm up, it would also warm up my mind state, you know what I'm saying, and get me going, you know what I'm saying? Then everything would get to pumping again, like the pistons, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? And so, and I'll be wondering at the moments in time, like, okay, let's go, facts. Why can't other people, like a portion of the world that, saying are mentally strong or have, these certain like deficiencies within their head and stuff, why can't they just do that what I just did, like just a little bit, just a teeny bit more, you know what I'm saying? Not to sound like I'm dissing the handicap or anything like that. I never would do anything like that. But I'll be wondering, like, not even saying the handicap, saying people like me that, go through something and then like, how does it topple you, like that shit, man. But not that I'll be asking it for an answer. I'm just sharing it right now, what my thoughts was at that time, because I remembered it, because it was important to me, man. And I'll be like, fuck, that's what lets me know, basically moving on, that I know I'm a special type of warrior. You know what I'm saying? And I like to look, I look at myself as a prophet because of the things, when you can prophesize things, man, that's a special gift. That's one of the greatest gifts. When you can make something, you're making something happen before it happened in front of another live human being. That's what they show you on this movies and shit, like Marvel, X-Men, but they show it with this certain graphic to it and this certain whoosh, and they do both of those things I just said at the same atomic fireball explosion time. So it's like a flash in your mind, and it takes away from that's right here, because you're on this. You know what I'm saying? But you're doing that. So me knowing that, I'm giving you game now. Because you're subscribing to me, and I'm doing this from my 10 toes down myself. So when I see that, it lets me know that certain, I'm not going to lie. That is when people say that they don't judge, you're lying, because you judge then. Like, I'm about to admit that I judge then. When I catch on to that, like, okay, I'm bigger than these guys, or I'm better. You got a bag. If you got 90K in on a skateboard with an iPod, and that's value, homie. You know what I'm saying? That overrides that because that shit can burn up. Now I can burn up as far as in the flesh, but as far as the route and the timeline, what I'm telling you, I'm up here. I'm ready. I'm above this. So why would I fall? You see what I'm saying? Um, what we suffer with, and this is the bad part, in the day and age right now that what we have going on, we have these millennials, and some young niggas, and me too. I make mistakes. And my generation is just people. We live for the quick shit or face value and shit, nigga. You can say something, motherfucker, like, please, you don't. If I don't see that, I ain't believe it. But this is the thing about that, though. A person can. This is why people get scammed, and it'll never scam. And scam has been in the Bible. If you don't read the Bible thoroughly enough, then you're tripping. You're just saying you read the Bible and trying to use quotes. But all they talk about is scams. Nigga, that whole Bible's one big man. I'm not here to disrespect religion or nothing. That's not what I'm doing right now. But I'm saying motherfuckers that know the language, speak it, understand it. So, nigga, stop it. You know what I'm saying? Like, niggas been getting scammed ever since they was frying spam. Nigga, and now this is how cold the game is. They got spam, right? That's online now. That's the same thing as the spam that you get inside the thing. Spam is what? Junk mail. Nigga, what is this spam right here that we be frying up? Junk meat, nigga. Come on, man. It's all the same, man. This shit don't stop, it pop. And the game don't change, just the players in it, man. Jordan and Pippen ain't there no more. But Harden and Durant is. And the same hardwood floor, the same two hoops are there. With what? The same ball going swish, swish, swish. You can say all the new crossovers and all this old high-tech ass Reeboks and shit and all that. That's just, man, propaganda, man. That's all mascara. It's all makeup. It's like the bread and butter analogy. You know what I'm saying? You see what the nigga Vin Rain says about bread and butter. You guns and what he said, guns and butter. If you really caught on to what he said, that's an extension of what I just said too. That's enough for tonight. So I am going to take my business elsewhere because I got shit to do. Look at me. Don't I look like I got business that you don't know about? This is the 29th episode of The Tonight Show. You are live. COLFAX-19. Be prepared tomorrow for Wake and Bake or 30th edition of The Tonight Show.